criminologists, psychologists, sociologists looks at to measure the crime and criminals.
But aside, wanting to steal something, talking about the aspect that this criminal tendencies, talking about somebody who really wants to steal, or a thief, for instance. Looking at those three items Isaac mentioned earlier, the motive, the opportunity, and the means, that has to do with somebody who picks up something, who steals, because he's gotten the opportunity, there's the motive behind it, and of course there's a means for it and all of that. But what about somebody who decides to go maybe commit a crime, a murder crime, for instance? What do you think, how can you classify such a person? What is the motive behind it? He's not getting any gain out of it at the end of the day. He's taking someone's life and all of that. You tend to imagine what could push somebody to doing such an act.
Many different things. Jealousy is one, and usually jealousy is one of the big conduit for someone to murder someone. You have a jealous boyfriend, and people who are listening, if your boyfriend is jealous, you may want to think twice and have a conversation with him before you marry him, because you don't know what he will do after he is now considered your owning you.
Exactly.
And the same thing with the jealous women. This is what drives people to kill. So that's one. Hatred, revenge. So somebody can kill you for revenge. Somebody can kill you because they hate you. We have a thing called crimes of passion, that you meet your lover in the arms of another, and you lose it and you stab him right there and you kill him. It's a defense, because they have determined that the average man or woman who see that can fly into a rage and kill you. It is also a defense. So all of these things is a very good question. What would make a man do that? Why did Cain kill Abel?
Jealousy.
Jealousy. So that is why the first thing I said was jealousy. We commit these horrendous crimes because of jealousy, revenge, rage, hatred, and all of these other things. So, but the ones we spoke about, those are part 2 classification crimes, where people steal for survival. Now, let's look at the man who steals for survival. If you have a wife and a family and you have nothing to eat, there's a loaf of bread, why wouldn't you steal it? You have to feed somebody. That is a different motive than the man who steals a truckload of bread to sell on the black market. He broke into a bakery, stole all the bread so he can sell and make money, whereas you just stole a loaf of bread to feed your family. So there's a difference between survival and greed.
Sure.
And so, but if you got caught stealing one loaf of bread, and I got caught stealing a truckload of bread,
it's all stealing.
It's all stealing.
It's all stealing, definitely, yes.
And it's measured, in the same quantity in the eye of the law.
Definitely.
Exactly.
But in trying to really, give this, a different shape, and then trying to have a better understanding to this particular discourse, I would like for us to really, look at this, elements you made mention of one after the other. Although we've already started talking about the biological, giving it a sense of one can be born with a certain gene that will make him, be either a criminal or not. But if we try to look at the sociological as well as the psychological, they are closely related, but yet they are still different.
Exactly.
In giving us an understanding of how it works and how it functions within the premise of nurture and nature, how would you, spell it out for us to have a proper understanding and perspective to what we need to look out for, especially in people who exhibit such traits of